Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how subroutines are created in Python programming and how they are called. So whenever you're going to create a subroutine, we use a keyword DEF. That DEF stands for definition, defining the subroutine, and then you give the name of the subroutine. Let's say my name is going to be calculate, and that's the name of my subroutine. Here I can pass different parameters. So let's say I'm passing number 1, number 2, and number 3. Three different parameters are being passed over here. Once you have write the name, you put the colon to tell what exactly is going to happen in this calculate subroutine. Okay, I'm just going to write here a comment for your help to tell you num1, num2, and num3 are parameters in this subroutine called, and the subroutine name is calculate. So you even sometimes subroutines are commonly called as functions or methods or procedures. Now what we are going to do in this subroutine is we are going to say total is equal to all the addition of this num1 plus num2 plus num3. You have to write the variables which are given in this brackets itself. You should not be writing anything else. And let's say in this function I even want to display the total, so I'm going to say print, and I'm going to write name as, like, I'm just going to say total will be printed. Okay, you can write at the start something like total of, and you can put num1, something like this, total of num1, and you can say num2 and num1 comma num2. You can put like this. Is so it will say total of number 1, number 2, and number 3 is total. That's what this calculate subroutine is going to do. Now when you have to call this subroutine, remember you have to end the indentation and you have to start from the beginning. And let's say I'm going to calculate for, remember the spelling has to be same, it should not be different, so I'm just making sure it's same like this. And you have to pass 3 numbers over here, so you can pass something like 3, 4, 5, or you can ask a user to enter a number. So for example, you can say n1 is equal to 5, you can say n2 is equal to 6, and n3 is equal to 8. And then you can calculate in this way as well, where you're passing the values n1 comma n2 comma n3. Remember, you don't have to say number 2, num3. These are the arguments, over here. So 3, 4, 5 is an example of argument. I'm just going to write here, just for the sake of it, 3, 4, and 5 are arguments. So when you're calling a subroutine, we call them as arguments. If you're defining a subroutine, we call them as parameters. And let's try and save this and run, see what exactly happens. Yes, you have forgotten a comma over here, which should be here like this. So small error and see. Now it tells you total of 3, 4 and 5 is 12, whereas total of 5, 6 and 8 is 19. So different arguments are passed and same function is doing all the calculation. That's what a subroutine is.